So somebody my brother grew up with went to prison like over 10 years ago, and he just so happened to see a safe space article while he was in prison. So he reached out to the educator within the prison and said, hey, I know him. You should reach out and see if he'd be willing to come in and speak to prisoners. Coordinated that, and that happened. What was interesting though, it was so surreal walking in there. So one, it's a maximum security prison that we're in. So maximum security is like, it's like a maze in there, and there's all these different doors, and the woman is telling me like literally only one door can be open at a time. So there's like this central station that opens doors one by one, and like if this door in the east corridor is open, no other door can be opened in the rest of the prison. And I'm like, wow, that is crazy. So that was unique in itself, just understanding how prisons are designed. But then two, man, being in that classroom and then looking out at that yard was like, this is hell. You know what I'm saying? These tall walls, and it's a cage, man. So it was crazy. It was just crazy surreal. But what's interesting though is this dude, prisoner, has been in prison for a while, but is more like a mentor. When I first got there and he walked in and there was already about 15 prisoners in the classroom, I was chilling just like this, you know what I'm saying? Saying what's up to people walking in, like just what up? And at the end of my entire 2-hour conversation, this dude brought up, he was like, you ever been in a maximum security prison before? I said, no, Brian had been in a prison, period. And he was like, one of the telling things about you being here was how comfortable you were in this environment. He's like, it's a maximum security prison, but you were in here just chilling like, you know, there was no fear. And my response was, whether it was naive or not, was this is a classroom. You guys come here to be educated about something. I made the assumption that hopefully I can add some value, and I'm not gonna be able to add value if I'm scared of you, you know? So just because a decision was made at one point in time in your life that got you here doesn't mean that we can't have adult conversations. So that was interesting. And then even like hear some of the stories of, you know, gentlemen like, oh yeah, I came here when I was 19 and, you know, now I'm in my 30s. And even though that's not a crazy long time, but that's a long time, you know. When you were 19, the world looked a heck of a lot different than it does now.